Welcome to the Victory Formation Lounge podcast, a pro football concentrated podcast that discusses NFL games week to week.
Bam! We're back. Week two.
Lick shots.
Wow, there. Week 2. We are here. Welcome everyone to the Victory Formation Lounge podcast. It's your boy Tony for the host shoe.
Bang bang. Minos.
Commanders.
Shout out to the Commanders.
How long are we going to do this?
You're not even going to shout out the Cats, man?
This is Milo and then Shiloh behind me.
Milo and Shiloh, what it do? We want to hear your takes too. Sorry, go ahead. My bad.
Patriots of New England.
Word. And we missing, as usual, Mr. On his own time, the Predator himself, Wk2, who is the Eagles fan. He should actually be setting this off since they have the Thursday night game against the Vikings. But we will wait on him. But we'll talk about that when he gets on here. So we're just going to jump right into the Week 2 games, starting with that division game, the Rams at the Niners, or is it the other way around?
It is the other way around. Well,
Niners at Rams.
Technically, we're playing in LA, but we're wearing our home reds. And it's likely going to be a Niner takeover like it usually always is. And the only difference is they're going to have robots in the stands, which is going to be freaking weird.
Bro.
Skynet.
Yeah, right? I mean, we don't already have, 5 Terminator movies about this shit?
Yeah, real talk.
I mean,
it creeped me out when I saw that on social media. I was like, yo.
Yeah.
Just walking around on the sidelines and shit. Yo, they mess around. Debo was still on one of them motherfuckers.
About to get stuck, stolen, snuck.
He's going to steal the hard drive. But
Right. I see you guys are definitely favored to win this one.
Yeah, they got us. They got us favored by 8.5. Yeah. I mean, long story short, we just got to play and come out how we did last week. The biggest thing that we got to clean up is the right side of our offensive line. I mean, last week, all 3 sacks came against T.J. Watt and Colton McKivitz. Well, I guarantee you that they're going to line Aaron Donald up a little bit more towards the right side so he can get away from Trent Williams.
Yeah,
and I don't know if y'all saw that one highlight of Aaron Donald running up the middle on Geno Smith last week, but he threw the ball away and he was mic'd up and he said, "Oh my God!"
Oh, I did see that. Yeah.
Well, Brock better get the fucking ball out of his hands quick if Colton McKivitz is going to block how he blocked last week. I sent y'all to the chat the stat that showed us with the 24th worst offensive pass blocking this past week, and we dominated the whole game. So
I don't know where did those rankings come from because they got us listed 11.
Well, the thing is, the reason what made ours not look as bad is how quickly Brock was able to get the ball out and his ability to scramble. And
so how many times did he get sacked?
All 3 times were against T.J. Watt.
Oh, that's right.
But he was efficient under pressure. He got the ball out and got it where it needed to go. It's not those stats aren't, pressure on the quarterback. Those stats are your offensive lineman getting beat. And Colton McKivitz was getting beat like shit. So
hi, Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald, I mean, granted, he doesn't have the best track record against us. But
he's coming off a down year too, so he
had injuries. I don't think he was 100% healthy last year,
and he was also contemplating retirement before the beginning of last year.
That's right.
So
that's right.
His heart probably wasn't all the way in it. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, it was basically they knew it was a throwaway year. last year. But our offense needs to fire and do the exact same stuff. McVay and Shanahan, man, they got that personal battle that goes between them from being coaches together. There's really not much that they don't know about each other. So McCaffrey's going to have to be big again. I wouldn't be shocked if I see Debo running the ball a few more times than what he did last week.
Mm-hmm.
Our cornerbacks got to be locked down because, like I said, Matthew Stafford's got a big arm. And the one concern I have with Hufanga in the back as a safety, he tries to jump routes a lot.
That's true.
So you can get away with that with a guy with a weak arm. But Matthew Stafford has a fucking cannon back there. I mean, granted, yes, he did have some shoulder issues, I think, but he's still got a fucking monster arm. I mean, so we got to clean up the penalties. And if we just play like we did this past week, I mean, I think we should be just fine. I mean, I think I could see the game being like 28-17 49ers.
Mm.
And I expect Nick Bosa to be in a little bit more game shape and be able to get after the passer a little bit better. But again, my biggest concern is, as always, that damn turf. So
well, they do play on turf.
I just hope everybody comes out on both teams healthy and no freak injuries, nothing stupid, and we can go about our happy seasons.
That SoFi is also like it's an outdoor turfy thing, so it's
kind of enclosed but open.
Yeah.
So
those ones, for some reason, the ones that tend to have elements like natural elements involved, that's where you tend to see most of the injuries. Before it was the indoor ones, but they kind of modernized those to mimic grass a bit than from what they used to do. Before it was a straight carpet, but since they try to mimic the grass, it's gotten a lot better in the domes than it is outside.
But the biggest thing is, and like you saw with Aaron Rodgers' ankle, when your foot gets dug into the ground when you're on grass, your foot slides, the grass rips, the dirt moves, you go through it.
It's
when
normal.
You're catching on synthetic plastic with chopped up rubber tires, this shit ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
And the only thing that reverberates is the inside of your body. Ligaments.
Yeah.
Did you see did you see the video of the back of his chin?
Yeah, it was disgusting. And that's basically what that is. I mean, it's simple physics. Energy has nowhere else to go.
Mm-hmm.
But inward.
Mm-hmm.
It's essentially when you pull the trigger on a gun, the firing pin hits, pow.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what happened to his Achilles.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Hopefully, like you said,
practice on grass.
Was that?
Almost every team practices on grass.
Yeah. Even like I was watching the other day, like this Colts blog. You know, we've been on turf from time, and we've also kind of dived on more to the more grass mimic turf, but we still don't practice on that type. We still practice on grass. I mean, they have an indoor facility that has the turf and the outdoor grass. 80 to 90% of the time of the year, we practice on grass because they know. I don't know why the shit hasn't been outlawed in the league yet if they're so concerned about player safety. This is weird. It's weird.
Because here's the thing. It's all money. All these owners, you don't think they have insurance policies on these fucking players that if they get injured, they get some money back? They don't give a damn. It's just cheaper to lay this turf down, not have to maintain it, water it, seed it, sun it.
Yeah. That's true. The maintenance costs and the stuff, because that's a couple of 20, 50, if not more, 100,000 or even million to maintain year round.
Hell yeah. I mean, I saw how much it cost Ryan Reynolds and them to put that turf in at Wrexham. Shit.
Oh yeah, in England.
Yeah, and that's just soccer players. Just imagine 300-pound linemen.
Yeah. It's true.
So we play on. I was gonna say, I think we play on turf too. There's the same part of the field everybody always gets hurt.
Yeah, I know you're. I
FedEx
know
Field.
Yep,
Joe
I know
Burrow.
FedEx is notoriously known for
Bro,
players
Alex
getting-
Smith, Joe Burrow, like all
Yeah.
these dudes get hurt in the same spot on our field,
Yeah.
brother.
The FedEx is actually voted as one of the worst stadiums to play at in the league, and that's partially why. And it's the older one because that was made in '99, so
Yeah.
it's even an older version of it. That's why it's people.
And they just brought the exact same grass over from RFK and said, "Fuck it."
It has to be, bro, because Joe Theismann got hurt on the same damn spot of the field too.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy.
But you're right, Minos. They probably do have insurance on these players, bro. Somebody gets
when you
hurt.
think about it, when
money.
you think about it, they get a cut back when they have like season-ending injuries and stuff like that.
Players in college have insurance on themselves. I mean, insurance is insurance.
Yeah.
Sucks.
But
It's unfortunate.
It is.
But it's every year. I mean,
that's why it's crazy that they have it's
MetLife Stadium. I mean, don't you remember? I think it was 3 years ago when in the first we played back-to-back weeks. The Niners did week 2 and 3 at MetLife Stadium against the Giants and the Jets. And in those 2 games, we lost, I think, 4 players to ACL tears, including Nick Bosa.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that.
Yeah, I do too. Anywho. You said 28-17?
Yeah.
Give or take. I'm going 30-20.
Niners?
Yeah.
I hope everybody's right.
Yeah. What about
Niners, let's see, 28 to 13 Niners.
Sai, what do you think, give or take?
30-19 Niners.
Okay. That's I think the consensus is unanimous. So yeah.
I'm with it.
Yeah, for sure. After next one, Commanders at the Bronx. It's gonna be an interesting game. John, what you think?
Yeah. It's it's gonna be like I said, it's gonna be a roller coaster season.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting us to. Here's the thing, like I feel like in Redskins history, whatever Commanders history, 20 has always been a key number for us. Like back when we had like Jason Campbell, like we struggled to score 20 points.
Yeah.
And it's like if we can get 2-3 touchdowns, that seems to be a magic number for us. Obviously, Sam Howell has to play much better. We can't be sacked 6 or 7 times. Javonte Williams is obviously not himself yet. He's still kind of like struggling to he gets gassed really easy already. So he's not back to himself yet. I think Patrick Surtain is probably going to be shutting some people down. So, I mean, it's going to be a tough game. We got to get our receivers involved. I mean, obviously McLaurin was non-existent in week 1. This is probably a big game for our tight ends. Like I said, on the last show, we got to get our tight ends involved. But it's tough, it's tough to go out there and play. We got a time difference, things like that. But if Sam Howell can somehow play game manager and just kind of squeeze out a victory, our defense is going to handle their business.
Yeah.
But I don't care how old Russ is, man. He could be a problem for us. So, I'm not a Ron Rivera guy. Obviously, we know who's coming next. So we'll see what EB can draw up. I mean, we played terrible in week.
I saw a bit of the Commanders game, so I got a feel of how they looked in week 1. But I didn't really see too much of that Broncos.
It's what you would expect. It's what you would expect from a typical AFC West like matchup. I think they won 17-16, or did they lose by 1?
They
lost.
They lost by 1. So
how did Russell look? Does anybody see?
I think he threw a couple touchdowns. It looks like both plays were exactly the same, but obviously Jerry Jeudy's not in, so that's good for us, I guess. I mean, he can't stay healthy.
Yeah. save his
But
life.
I mean, I would expect them to start giving the ball to Javonte Williams more. I mean, he can be a problem. Samaje Perine used to play for us, so I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised to see him do well against us. What's his name? Greg Dulcich is hurt, so now they have Adam Troutman in. So I don't
Dulcich
know. I
got
mean,
hurt?
Yeah, Dulcich is hurt. I don't know how long he's out, but
Okay.
I mean, we'll see, man. I can't really think of any games that stick out where we've played Russ, but we would tend to have a problem with a guy who has legs, whether he's
Yeah.
old or not. So, the late start concerns me. It's not a home game, so really this game's going to come down to defense.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not going to be a high-scoring affair. I would be surprised if it was. I'm going to go ahead and say it's really a coin flip. 14-13, Washington.
Close one.
Low scoring affair.
Yeah. I just quickly looked at Russ's stats from last week. He was solid. I mean, he didn't do anything crazy, but he played decent. He was a decent week. No, it didn't look like he made too many mistakes. It's just he played a really good defense, it seemed like. Or his players just didn't do much. I think you're right when it comes to it boils down to the defenses. I think both teams have pretty good defenses.
We got to run the ball, man, somehow.
Yeah. I do think you guys have better skill position players on offense, but I think they got the better quarterback. So that's that's going to be an interesting take. And it boils down.
And Sean Payton is obviously a good coach. So
if you were to pick between the coaching battles, I'd
put
money on Sean Payton over Rivera.
But he looks like I got to tell you, I think it was 1 or 2 years that he was at Fox. He aged a lot.
Yeah. No, for real. But yeah, I'll be honest. I'll go just because I haven't seen enough of a difference in Denver yet. I think it's going to take time before they take to Peyton's identity. So I'll go Commanders 24-16.
I'm going to go. I think, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think Peyton is going to lose his first 2 games or else he's going to have a fucking aneurysm. But I also don't think their offense is exactly high powered. So I think it's going to end up being 21-17 Broncos.
That's a fair call. I think it's going to be close. I just think the Commanders are a little more stable right now than they are. Even though they do have the better quarterback and better coach, logic should tell me they'll win. But I think everything is still fresh and new with them. So I'm slightly favoring the Commanders, especially since they're home too. So what say you guys?
I thought they were in Denver.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
It's actually in Denver. You're right.
Yeah.
My fault. You're actually in Denver. Oh, shit. Does that change my...
And the altitude might have something to do with it too, man.
Yeah. You know what? I still go Commanders, though. 24, but I'll bring it up a little. 24-20 Commanders. That's what I have. So, what about you, Kweku, and Sai?
I say 27-20 Broncos.
Who's their field goal kicker now?
Who? For who?
For the Broncos. They don't have McManus anymore.
Yeah, I think he went to the Jags. I don't know who the kicker is.
No idea. Didn't they just trade for somebody, or was that somebody else?
I think they did.
They did trade for Will Lutz.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
They did trade for Will Lutz.
Peyton traded for this guy.
He went in for his familiarity. That's true. But Quakes, who do you have for that one?
Honestly, I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I'm probably going to pick the Commanders. I'd say 16-13. They're probably going to win by a field goal.
That's fair. All right. So we transitioned since you came fashionably early. We are going to go to the Thursday game. We were actually going to talk about yours first, but it wouldn't do you no justice. Speaking of which, There's a stinky ass towel in front of me, dog. I don't know what the hell this is, but it's nasty as shit. That motherfucker stank.
Damn, wait,
Stank.
hold up. Isn't that supposed to be mine?
Maybe.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Hey,
Thank you. I knew it. Me knows, yeah.
Maybe. It stinks.
you
That's
live
all I
like
know.
10
It stinks.
You live like 10
Damn,
minutes from
bro.
me. You can bring it over.
Well, I
That
know the
shit
NFC.
stinks.
I know the NFC Championship towel stinks because I wipe my ass with it.
No, I don't want that one.
But
This
yeah,
Definitely not from a Niners fan.
this is not related to
But,
any of the games we're talking about, but Darren Waller has a hamstring injury that's related to the one he had last year.
Oh,
he's on one of my
snap.
teams too.
But yeah, Thursday night, yeah. So Eagles, I think this is gonna be a bounce back game, even though we have a lot of injury. We have like already 4 players have been ruled out. Actually 3: Gainwell,
Bradbury?
Reed Blankenship,
Bradbury.
as well as what's his name? Bradbury. Yeah, Bradbury. So
Yeah.
we're pretty much in trouble. I mean, and then Kobe Dean is on IR for the next 4 weeks. So I mean, Chris Ellis was pretty good in training camp. I mean, I'm waiting to see what he does on Thursday, as well as Nick Morrow was moved to the active roster. I mean, he played quite well when he was in Chicago last year, so there's that experience, and of course you have Cunningham with the middle linebackers. I mean, Chris Ellis is gonna have the mic on, the green dot. I don't know how he's gonna fare. I mean, we'll see.
Y'all at home?
Safety. Yeah, they're playing at home, that's the advantage we have because that crowd is gonna bring it. In terms of running backs, it's definitely the rotation I'm looking for. I mean, hopefully DeAndre Swift gets a lot of touches. Of course, Penny's going to play, it looks like, because the game was Penny's in. Boston, I don't know. Boston is up and down. Obviously, when he plays the Giants, he plays his best game, but we'll see how that one goes. And what works for Boston being active is the fact that he's also a kick returner. So, I mean, this is I think I see a bounce back game over here, as well as with the cornerback position. Josh Jobe, he's pretty good, undrafted, but he was high coming out of high school, going to Alabama, so he has that good instincts. He was the one going against I forgot the Patriots wide receiver when they threw that incomplete pass to end the game.
Bourne? Was it
So
Bourne?
yeah. So I mean, I do see a good game. It's going to be a good game. I don't know what kind of player we're going to get with Kirk Cousins. Obviously, primetime Kirk is not the same as regular season Kirk.
Which guy are you going to get, Anthony?
The 8-8 God.
Yeah.
8 God.
Yeah. And I mean, JJ is coming for blood, but I think he's still going to be slowed down by Slay. Hopefully, if everything works out, hopefully Slay is probably going to travel with Justin Jefferson. I mean, I hope that the side doesn't make any changes to that. I expect Jalen Carter to also have a very big game. I mean, he was causing a lot of havoc against the Patriots, so I'm looking for a good game. Prediction-wise, yep, I do see the Eagles winning this. It's going to be a little bit close, not too close. I'd say 27-20.
I'll keep it a buck. I think they're going to torch your secondary. However, on the same note, I don't trust the 8 God in primetime.
They are. I see that.
I think the receivers are going to toast. Based on what I saw last week, I think you are going to get toasted. But
Jordan Addison.
But yes, between him and Jefferson, I think you're going to get toasted. But I think in the crunch moments or the clutch moments, Mr. 8 God, just for some reason in primetime, he just I don't know. I don't know what it is with him. So I can't really give him. I can't trust him. So I do think you will ride out that game. I have a feeling it's going to be higher scoring than we think, though, because just based on how you guys played the Patriots, who have lesser ammo in the secondary, and they had some success passing. This is a different beast at receiver, and with just a bit more competence from the 8 God, they have a shot. The only thing is, I've seen enough I seen enough of a resume to see him choke in the last minute. So,
but the thing with the Wk2 is this: he doesn't have his center. His center is not going to play. So, if the D line really gets on them, I mean, it's going to be a long day for them.
Yo, the 3 fastest pass rushers last week were the top 3 were Eagles.
Yep. And you don't have your center, and you have 2 D tackles. 2 D tackles were in that list, right, Minos?
As of now,
yo, I think
I think he's better than Mac Jones. Right now, I think he's better than Mac Jones, and Mac Jones had some success. So I'm only going by what I have in the first 2 weeks. Minos, what you do to our dogs, dog?
But they also have a young secondary. The Vikings have a very young secondary.
Oh no, it's going to be high scoring, but
it's going to be high scoring. Yeah,
I do believe they'll have some success in your secondary. I just believe you're going to win. So I see like a more 35 to like 27 type of game.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's a high scoring affair.
Yeah.
You know what? I think it's gonna. This is the problem with games that involve Kirk Cousins. Man. They always come down to the end. Okay, so Gary Joseph. This is the name, Gary Joseph, the kicker for the Vikings.
Yeah,
it's gonna come down to the field goal kickers, man.
And
however,
these Amazon people gonna fuck around and get shot, bro. Banging on my door like they the goddamn police. Oh fuck.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game, man. Obviously, I think injuries are going to play a factor. I think Hurts is definitely going to have a bounce back game. I'm going to give you all the edge, but you know how Kirk Cousins is going to make it close. So, I mean, the running back thing, I don't understand what's up with all these. What injury does Gainwell have?
It's ribs. It's something that was discovered on Tuesday.
Okay, because they were talking like he's the main guy. Swift barely got any love. Obviously, you're gonna have to use him more, but
and I think it was all a lot of planning because like Swift should have gotten more touches. Even Dallas got it. They didn't throw to Dallas the whole game.
Yeah, man, I know.
Very weird.
He's gonna have to have a
good. Belichick is good at taking certain people out of the game, and they did a good job taking Dallas out of the game. And I mean, Brian Flores is similar. What?
I think Hawkinson is going to be a key to the game too, man. If you guys can slow him down,
that's the problem.
I actually forgot he plays for them now.
He's a big dude, man. That dude is big, bro. He's a big. You see how big he is in Madden, bro? Like he is impossible to tackle.
Yeah.
That's the biggest problem.
He's on that team, actually.
Yeah. That's the biggest problem because they leave the middle wide open. So like last week, like the New England Titans were cooking us, and if they just need to maintain the middle. After Dean went out the game, it felt like the Titans were cooking us the whole game.
I'm gonna give you all the edge. 30-27.
I had before I was rudely interrupted by this crazy ass Amazon delivery person at damn near 10 o'clock. I think it's going to be closer than the last few Eagles-Vikings games just because the Eagles don't have the continuity on defense. Mm-hmm. But I also think that the Eagles' defense front seven is what's going to murder Kirk. I think it's going to be. I think it's probably going to be like 28-21 Eagles. It's going to be a chilly night too. They're calling for a low temperature of 52.
That's that fall weather.
That's that fall. I was just about to say that's that fall weather.
That fall weather creeping in.
Yeah,
man.
Yep.
What you think?
For the Philly game, I got a 27-17 Philly.
Cool. I guess we can jump into mine. It's another division game. Or did we talk about the Patriots yet? Might as well do mine since I'm already on it. We're at the Texans this weekend.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. is going to be a telling one as far as where we really are. I do expect us to really frustrate, given how well we played. The D-line played, actually, not even the D-line, the front seven played against Trevor Lawrence. We had, I think, 3 or 4 players in the front seven have PFF ratings in the 90s, which is pretty elite. So if we can keep that up, later, like to this game again, we should have a shot, given that he is a rookie. Sorry, I had a call for a second, but yeah, given that
DeForest Buckner is actually the highest rated defensive end.
Yeah,
99.5, 99.
99, right? Yeah, he plays his ass off yesterday, or 2 days ago, whatever. So
Jalen Carter.
At the very least, I think our defense is better than theirs currently, even though they have D'Amico. He should also have some success against us. But I honestly I really want to see what this front office is on. Who is going to play running back? Because if we have some form of competence in the running game, we should win this game. I wouldn't say pretty easily, but we should win this game.
Zach Moss practiced today, didn't he?
He practiced today. So if he plays, if we have just anything better than Deion Jackson, and averaging anything between 4 yards a carry and above, we should be okay. I think we should be able to win this game.
I did see you guys picked up another running back. I can't even remember his name, but so you have
the dude
Evan Hull is hurt, right?
Yeah, Evan Hull. He's on IR for first 6 games or something like that for his knee injury.
4, okay.
So I think we only
this is
have
one of those games that you have to win this game, dude. These games like this is what matters. For some reason,
I agree. If we win this game, and it depends on how we win this game, I will know where we stand for real in this division. Because at the end of the day, it's about the division at the beginning, and then after that, you figure out if you're a wild card or whatever. So if we can win this game convincingly or like soundly, it's a good step forward. And I just want to see more progress from AR. But at the same time, I low-key have a side eye at the front office because they're giving me vibes of I don't really give a shit about how many games we win this year. I just want to see this quarterback progress and pick early again so we can add more talent. That is what I'm getting right now. We'll see if I'm wrong. But
you guys usually end up getting your quarterbacks murdered.
Yeah. Oh well, I think yesterday. I said no. See, Sunday they blocked pretty well. He had decent time. His hits were from his decision of not going down. You know what I mean? He went head first or tried to absorb the hit. It had nothing to do with pocket hits for real. So, but in the past, you're right. Especially during the Andrew Luck era, for some reason they just disregarded the offensive line and was like Andrew win.
And I think they learned from that. I mean,
yeah. So I think we should win this game. I think since it's a division game, 21-17 or 21-14. 21-14. That's what I see. Yeah,
I'm pretty close with that. I was thinking it was probably going to be a game like 20-17 for the Colts on this one.
Yeah, that's kind of how I see it.
I mean, Richard. I mean, we'll see. I mean, both young quarterbacks can make a difference. So they can put the team on their back if they can do something special.
Yeah. So for me, if we don't win that way, I see them winning the same way, like 21-4, like one of those really one possession game type of things.
Yeah, I don't see. It's like a tug of war game.
Yeah. So
one of those games where there's like a safety, you know.
Yeah,
18,
like exactly.
16.
One game-changing play, like that'll just
like when your quarterback runs out of the back of the end zone.
Bro,
I remember that.
Hey, do you remember 2 or 3 years ago where y'all played the Texans and D-Hop went off in this game, bro? I feel like it was the fantasy playoffs. Man, bro, this game was crazy. I can't remember. It ended crazy too. You guys have some good games against the Texans.
Yeah. I think we won that game, but it was close.
You know which game I'm talking about, bro? It was really high scoring.
It was high scoring. I think it was during the Andrew Luck era. So like the last year he played, actually. That was our last playoff win. That game you're
Michael Pittman was a rookie with Andrew Luck?
No, he never played with
Nah,
Andrew.
Oh man.
Never
he
played with
played
Andrew.
for the Brewers.
It's been a
I
long
think.
time since Andrew Luck, man.
Yeah, it has.
Actually, I guess it has. He's writing children's books
It's
now.
like 3 seasons because we had Rivers, Wentz, and then Matt Ryan. So actually 4.
Nick
Because
Foles.
we had Jacoby Brissett, then Wentz. No, Jacoby Brissett, then Rivers, then Wentz, and then Matt Ryan. So this is the 5th year.
Yep.
Since then. Yeah. QB carousel, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Yeah, man. What are your score predictions for that one?
I like 18-16. Y'all gonna win that.
That's a fair one. Sai, Kweku?
Since the Texans, their defense, they usually have struggle against the run, but this time they got the added bonus of not having to face Jonathan Taylor. But even so, I think that Anthony Richardson, he's a better quarterback between him and CJ Stroud. So I got the Colts winning 20-17.
Okay, that's fair.
Game-winning field goal.
Game-winning field goal. Quakes?
It comes down to weapons, man. Anthony Richardson has it. I mean, I like his style of play. It reminds me of Cam Newton. He has Shane Steichen. That defense is also I mean, they're pretty good. I mean, even from watching the game last week, Leonard, Kwity Paye, it's like, I mean, they're pretty stacked. Yeah. I'm going to pick the Colts to win this one. I'd say 24-14.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. Sai, you got a scary one coming up there. The Cardiac Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Cardiac Dolphins.
Yes, Cardiac Dolphins. Thank you.
They're coming to Foxborough. How you feeling, bro? It's not cold yet either.
I'm concerned. What I'm concerned about with my team is our defense containing Tyreek Hill. I mean, given how he played last week, or a few days ago, rather, getting 2 touchdowns and 215 yards and 11 receptions, yeah, he's a scary motherfucker. I mean, our defense, Judon, Peppers, Uche, they're going to have to step it up in order to stop the run game, and our secondary needs to stop Hill as well too. Additionally, with our offense, Smith-Schuster, I would move up to Mario Douglas to his spot to have him play in the game because Smith-Schuster looked lackluster last week.
Tic-tac boy.
It's just one game, though.
Just one game, but still, I mean, I want my team looking good. And also, Bowie. If Mac Jones makes big plays to Bowie during this game, I hope Bowie, like I said yesterday, drag your foot in order to stay in the bounds or do a squat jump. That would help immensely. And also, even though I don't what?
You in the squat jumps.
Sorry, you like the squat, huh?
And thrust.
Yeah, it keeps my legs in good shape. But anyway,
very nice.
Even though we can't discount the Patriots completely, it's the Dolphins' offense attack that really scares me right now. And
but Bill is going to figure out how to take some weapons away, though.
Yeah, I mean, we have Kendrick Bourne, Hunter Henry. Yeah, he's going to figure out a way somehow, I think. We may get a surprise victory, but right now I don't see it. I just see the Dolphins just coming into our house, just running all over us. That said, I see the Dolphins winning 30-20.
Yeah, that's an interesting take. Man, Tyreek Hill is giving me Steve Smith on like extra boosters vibes this year.
Oh man,
he's got like, I love Steve Smith's game, man. He's got similarities to Steve Smith. That's crazy. And they got Jalen Waddle, who's also another crazy threat. They haven't even the rookie running back who's supposed to take over at some point. A-Chain, who's also a speedster. I think he was the fastest running back in the draft.
I forgot Jalen Ramsey is out this year too, so they gotta.
Oh, he comes back. I think he comes back in like week 5.
Yeah,
or
December,
week 6.
Yeah, no, way past. I think somewhere in December.
Okay.
I think
it's a longer meniscus injury.
I'd say for you, Sai, if you can keep them from getting a 2 touchdown lead, because they have a decent pass rush, quiet as kept. They got Nick Chubb and the dude from the U, Phillips.
They got Cameron Smith.
Yeah,
Cameron
and
Smith.
Smith.
Yeah.
And they have Christian. What's his
Wilkins or
name?
whatever.
Wilkins,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Bradley
their
Chubb.
line is,
Is it Bradley Chubb?
Yeah, Bradley Chubb. Bradley
Yeah,
And
Chubb
they have
and
Chris
Jalen
Wilkins
Phillips.
from Clemson.
Jalen
Yeah.
Phillips also, he had a good game last week. I think he had the game-winning sack or something like that. So,
And plus, they got Jalen Waddle to back up Tyreek Hill as well too.
yeah, he's the wide receiver too. So, and they're all like track meet receivers. So I anticipate Bill to take at least one of them out of the game, but the other one is still dangerous. Yeah. I don't even know who their tight end is because it's no longer Gesicki.
I think it's Smythe.
Oh, Smythe. Okay.
They drafted one, right?
There's nothing to write home about.
Yeah, they drafted one. So I anticipate your defense to keep them in the game a bit, but you're still gonna have to score points. It's a division game though, so I'd give it 28-17 Dolphins.
I'm actually kind of leaning on an upset for this game. I think that Bill Belichick is like right when his game was over on Sunday, he was watching all the games from last year where everybody was healthy on offense, trying to figure out how to stop shit. I really think they're going to do something that basically just takes Tyreek Hill completely out of the game. I mean, they're going to put another safety over the top and just say, somebody else, you beat us. And I don't put it past them putting on a couple late hits on Tua. I mean, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. That's the Patriots mentality, right?
Sorry. They call you cheaters, dog. How you feel?
Heard him.
And
heard him. Get off Nick Bosa's dick.
I mean, with Mac Jones's mouth that open right there, man, it could fit in right there. So it's all good.
Oh my gosh. Beatles, are you sure you're
going to be upset
after you just said that?
What?
Are you still going for the upset after you just said that?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Okay. What do you have? What's your pick?
I think it's going to be something like 24-21 Patriots. Okay. And I have a feeling there's going to be like some controversial call in this game at some point. Whether it be a non-call or a late hit or Tua's brains or scrambled eggs again. I don't know.
Judon, let's hope.
John?
I don't think regardless if it's Bill or not, I don't think it's possible to entirely contain Tyreek Hill. You could slow him down. I think Ramondre Stevenson is really going to be a key to this game. However, Bill is Bill, man, and he's a very, very. I might have to agree with Minos. I think y'all are going to split this year. I don't know if this is the game, but I could definitely see. I don't think Tua is going to come out and throw for 450 yards.
Shout out to Will.
Okay, that's what I was seeing.
This is going to be one of those weird games, man. I think Ramondre is a huge part of this, man. Whatever he does is going to the key to your victory is going to be Ramondre Stevenson. So,
he's number one on the depth chart, yeah.
I don't think Mostert's he's hurt, so I don't know if he's even going to play.
Mostert hurt? Never.
Yeah, exactly.
I think A-Chain is going to play this week. The rookie.
Yeah, it'll be nice to see what A-Chain's about. I mean, he's really hyped up. He can catch balls, I think. So, again, like I said, you can't really. I mean, you can, but it's very tough to completely shut Tyreek down. I honestly really do believe that he could break the record. I don't really care if there's an extra game or not. He's got his mind set on that. Right. But that being said, I'm gonna have to pick. You guys are at home, bro, so I think this might be the game y'all going to get out of that split. So 23-20, New England. Can't believe I just did
Kwaku, what up?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to take the side of Minos as well. Belichick doesn't lose a game more than. I mean, I can't see Belichick losing 2 games in a row, going 0-2. I mean, and I do see. I mean, I do see him taking. I don't see him taking Tyreek out the game completely, but I do see him slowing him down. I mean, that defensive front, they are going to pressure Tua the whole night, you know. And I could see an improvement with Matt Jones. I mean, in terms of if they could get the running game going, I think everybody forgot about Zeke. If they could get Zeke going, I think they might be able to manage and pull one out. I don't see Belichick winning in Miami. He tends to have a hard time winning games in Miami. So if anything, he's probably going to win this particular game. I'd say Patriots. I'd say 19-13. It's going to be a bunch of field goals.
You got to think, if Tua has less time in the pocket, he's probably a little more erratic. And I can see him running for his life the entire game. So that's going to be a problem. He's going to be dumping the ball off, probably the running backs a lot. He's not going to have a lot of time to throw the ball.
Yeah,
so, they're going to play him like Jalen Hurts, how they played Jalen Hurts last week. I could see that.
You know, he's going to have to use his legs. I mean, he's not a very big runner either. Tua's not. So this is why New England is going to win this game probably. Because I don't think Tua's going to have a lot of time to throw the ball.
The thing is, he doesn't, because his 2 receivers are great at yak. That screenplay. They were killing that last year. They were killers with that screenplay. So I don't know.
It's true.
I don't know. Like I still have them winning this game. I do think Bill's defense will take away at least. He'll try to take away Tyreek Hill, but Waddle is also a gangster. So I don't know. And I think if one of those running backs, well, they're mostly all injured. If, for instance, they say A-Chain is supposed to play, but if A-Chain comes, he's a 4-3 guy too. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I just have Miami winning. Sai, did you have Miami winning or you picked yourself?
I have Miami winning.
Okay, so.
Hey, Sai, you remember that game like 2 years ago or 3 years ago at Hard Rock Stadium when Kenyon Drake scored on that last play?
Yes, the one that Gronk tried to defend at the end. Gronk looked like he was about to tear his hamstrings, dog. Oh, I do remember that. That was a crazy ass game. That was a classic one.
Hey, it's been kind of nice to hear Gronk on the pregame show, Fox pregame show.
Yeah.
I remember the first time he was doing that. I remember the first time he retired, and he was speaking about Belichick, how it is in New England, and he looked like he was shaking, all coked up and whatnot. He's more relaxed now.
Yeah.
He's a legend, dog. He's a legend. Anyway, let's go to the best of the rest. We got the Bears at the Bucks. I think I got the Bucks winning that.
That looks like a 3-0 game, dude.
I got the Bucks too.
Wait,
can we take a moment? Can we take a moment to laugh at Chase Claypool real quick?
Oh,
what happened to him? Didn't he get in trouble this year?
Bro, did you see him flop? He's talking about I'm one of the top 5 receivers in the game. Did you see all his non-plays on Sunday?
I will say this: when Mike Tomlin gives up on you as a player, you know you're shit.
Yeah. Well, he's going to be inactive. He's going to be inactive on Sunday. But this feels like a 3-0 game, dude. 3-0. Bucks 3-0.
I got the Bucks up this one. Sai, what you got winning?
I got the Bucks.
Kwaku?
Oh, Bucks gonna whoop their ass.
Yeah.
Did you see Baker Mayfield talking about get big, son, or something like that after he pushed the Vikings player away?
The most mediocre shit-talking quarterback I've ever seen in my life, dog. What a guy.
The man couldn't even run away from campus police.
I remember that. Bruh. Yeah.
Johnny Manziel 2.0.
He is.
Hey, y'all didn't see that Johnny Manziel documentary?
No.
Not yet. I still got to see it. I heard it's good.
It's pretty good.
I need to re-up on shrooms or some shit to watch that.
It's pretty good.
Okay, Minos. Okay.
I mean,
Chargers at the Titans.
Portobello's.
Yeah, Portobello. I see what. Yeah,
Chargers of the Titans.
I got the Chargers. I think the I
Yeah.
think the Titans are starting to age, man.
I got the Chargers too.
Yeah,
They are aging.
I mean,
Yeah.
the Titans just can't keep up with their offense. I don't think.
yeah. D-Hop still
No.
D-Hop. He's taking a few steps back, but he's still pretty dominant. But then everybody else is just meh.
It's still Tannehill.
I'm not even sure if Eckler is going to play in this game. It doesn't matter. Joshua Kelly,
Yeah.
Chargers are going to whoop that ass.
Yeah,
Oh, Eckler got hurt.
I think Eckler is out.
He's got an ankle injury.
Oh, okay.
Sucks for my fantasy team, but
Yeah, me too. He's on one of my teams, so I'll have to look into that.
yeah.
Everybody got the Chargers on this one.
Chargers, man. I got the Chargers.
Herbert can pick apart their secondary. I got Chargers.
Now here goes a really good one.
Mhm.
Chiefs at the Jags.
Ooh. I think Kelsey might come back this week too. So that's going to be a high scoring. I feel like that's going to be a high scoring affair, man.
Oh yeah.
Yo, you guys remember that game? Did they play 54-51? Was that? No, that was the Rams.
Yeah, that was the Rams.
2017 season. 2018 season.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh, no, man.
That was a crazy game.
The
But yeah.
defense and who are they?
I can't call this one, dog. Like never bet against
Can't either.
Mahomes, but dog, them Jaguars.
They can't start 0-2, bro. There's no way.
Calvin Ridley? Yeah.
Not only him, dog. They are stacked with like skilled players.
That's what I'm saying.
Christian
They
Kirk,
have loaded weapons at
Zay
Jaguars.
Jones, Travis
Yeah.
Etienne, with the tight end from New York.
Evan Ingram.
He's finally actually catching the ball. In New York, he was dropping a lot, but this time I don't know, man. But I'll pick Mahomes.
Right. So the key, bro. The key to the game is going to be Kelsey, because you've seen how Mahomes played without Kelsey out there. So I mean,
honestly speaking,
yeah.
Travis Crazy Work Kelsey is back, but when you take him out, they really don't have their receivers are doo doo.
Bro, it was awful to watch.
Sky Moore pissed me off.
Kadarius Toney dropped everything but the kitchen sink, dog.
Yo, Kadarius
And he had the nerve to go make fun of the Giants. I'm like, dude.
I know you saw that.
Dog.
And then deleted his account. I'm like, some CJ Gardner-Johnson BS.
But yeah, I definitely have the Chiefs and Chris Jones coming back too. That should be a boost for their defense.
Yeah.
33-30. Chiefs 33-30.
Yeah, something like that.
I got the Chiefs.
Chris Jones comes back. Chris Jones is back this week.
He's back, so that'll help. I got the Chiefs on this one. Despite, I definitely see the Jaguars being there at the right there with the rest of them at the end of the season. They're a really good team. Like if you actually,
I think Trevor Lawrence is going to go to the moon this year.
Yeah, dog. Like, granted, we played well against them last week. I was just so impressed from top to bottom how good their team is. The only setback on their team is their offensive line is a little iffy. Other than that, they really don't have, and their defense is not trash, but it's not great. It's okay. So I see them being contenders down in the AFC. Like they're good. They're a really good team. Anyway, Next one, Packers at the Falcons. That's another interesting game. Another interesting. I got the Packers though, but it should be a good game.
I got the Packers too, man. Jordan Love impressed me,
and I think he has the better of the two defenses.
And Jay Dillon was running pretty well.
Yeah. What do you have, Sai?
Yeah.
And Packers. You got the Packers. Quake, what you got?
Yeah.
I got the Falcons, man.
You got the Falcons. Okay.
Yeah.
Green Bay.
Yeah, I got Green Bay as well, just because of the defense. Raiders at the Bills.
I'm going with Bills on this one, man. They can't.
Yeah.
I mean, Josh Allen can't shit the bed twice.
I agree. Although, if he shits the bed again, I expect to hear from Trayvon. No, not Trayvon. The other one, Stephon Diggs. I know he's a dog, but he still has a little bit of that wide receiver diva in him.
Oh yeah.
We
Well,
can't.
if it starts to hit the fan, he's gonna talk. So
If the Raiders win, man, it's gonna be Jimmy G magic again, man. Just winning for no fucking reason.
right, good point.
For no reason, bro.
Good point. Good
What's
point.
his record, bro? His record is he's got to have 7. He's like the highest winning quarterback, like percentage wise, right? In NFL history.
Yeah. He's got to be one of them.
He's up there.
He's up there. He's got to be. But yeah, what you guys have? You
It's
guys
Bills.
mostly have the
I
Bills.
like the Bills.
All of Bills.
Yeah, I like the Bills too.
Okay. Big division game. Ravens at Bengals.
Ooh, I got to go with Joey B throwing 5 touchdowns. Let's go with the Bengals.
I know he has their number, but he still didn't have the training camp. So I'm going with this first game. I have the Ravens. I think the return game they're gonna have the Ravens.
I'm gonna have the Ravens too, man. I just don't think that his offensive line is gonna keep him upright.
He's I'll give him 4 games before he comes into a groove because he had no reps. He had no reps in training camp.
Nothing. I mean, his first practice, he came up and we were like, oh shit.
Right. So yeah, I got the Ravens in this one. But
and
I
the
think
Bengals,
in the return game is later on in the season. I'll pick the Bengals in that.
And
one.
also, man, they need to be concerned about that calf because they also play on turf in outdoors.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I hate that thing, man.
Yeah. What about you, Quick? What you got?
I'm gonna pick the Ravens.
Sorry.
Bengals.
Weapons.
Ravens got plenty of weapons, no doubt, but the Bengals, their pass rush and their coverage is a little bit underrated. So I'm gonna go with them this time.
The Bungles.
This is one of them Sam Hubbard games, dude. Sam Hubbard with 2-3 sacks.
Yeah, man. All right. Seahawks at the Lions.
Lions. They bite kneecaps out there.
Blue ski mask.
What up, Doug?
The next game, I guess you could call the battle of the early garbage, but it's too early. But it's the Cardinals at the Giants.
Giants.
New York, New Jersey.
Giants.
Yeah, I guess you could.
Danny Dimes, baby.
And because they're gonna get toasted next week.
Nah,
Thursday.
no, I got the Cardinals, bro.
Yeah,
I'm definitely going against
the Giants are a better team,
JG.
but last week they were abysmal. They have to show me that.
They can't be embarrassed 3 weeks in a row because I don't think they're winning next week.
Why? Because
y'all play them?
Nah, we don't. The Minos.
Oh yeah, they're not.
Thursday night. They're not gonna win. They're not winning that one.
Damn, bro.
You never know. Any given
seriously. Danny Dimes?
Any given Thursday.
Jets
I don't talk shit till it's over.
Jets at the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Jets. Woo.
Jets. He said Jets.
Excuse me?
Even without Aaron, for real.
I'm never gonna pick Dallas, bro. I don't care.
The hatred is real. The hatred is real.
Dude, I hate Dallas.
Man, we gotta be objective over here.
I probably hate Dallas more than anybody on this call.
Listen.
But we gotta be realistic.
Just stack down.
Nah,
you gotta be realistic, though.
John just doesn't want that D in his mouth.
I don't like anything about the Cowboys, but we gotta be realistic. I don't think Milf Killer is gonna do anything against the Cowboys.
Dude,
if the Jets are gonna win, it's gonna be their defense.
The defense
is gonna win that game.
Trayvon is gonna have 5 interceptions.
The defense is gonna keep the team honest, but man, Zach Wilson is a bend over, dog.
All right, you're right, dude. Dallas is winning this.
Yeah, Dallas, and they're home. And they're home.
Yeah. I mean, but I could see Aaron Rodgers being in Zach Wilson's ears, like, helping him out here and there. But
man, Aaron Rodgers is gonna be
in the hospital, bro. He's gonna have surgery.
Oh shit! Damn, I forgot.
Yeah, he's got the Achilles.
No.
No, I know
he's retreating. He's retreating to the darkness.
It's not like an ACL. It's not like an ACL where they can wait. You can't wait with an Achilles. You gotta sew that up right away, or that tendon is gonna be.
Yeah, he's gonna be on the couch at the very least for like a month.
Yeah, because he can't get on a plane.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna be on the couch, blazing the herbal scadurbal.
Yep. psychedelics with women.
It's legal in Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we got the Saints at the Panthers.
I'm
Saints.
gonna go Panthers. I think Bryce Young is gonna pull one out.
I gotta go with Saints, man.
Saints. I have more faith in Derek Carr.
Derek Carr had those weapons. He hasn't had those weapons in a minute.
Yeah, I think I'll go Saints. But it'll be a close one. I think Frank Reich will have them ready to play. But John, what you got?
I'm gonna roll with the New Orleans.
New Orleans. Okay.
Collins.
Minos, you had New
No,
Orleans.
No, I think the Panthers might.
Oh, you
pull
said
this
you
one out.
did say Bryce will pull one. Hey, Bryce.
Pricey.
Yeah. Browns at the Steelers Monday night.
Steelers.
Black and yellow.
Steelers. There is no.
Who's at home?
Mike. They're in
Steelers.
Pittsburgh. I mean, granted, they were in Pittsburgh against us, but Mike Tomlin is going to be in their ass all week. Pause.
Angry Omar Epps.
Yeah, it's Pittsburgh right here.
And I
Yeah,
forgot
but-
they still have Nick Trubisky too, so they might put him in the game. Who knows?
Yo,
I got Kenny.
you remember that game on Halloween when Myles Garrett hit him in the head?
No,
No,
that was what's his name? That was the other dude.
Wasn't
Can't
it?
remember his name no more.
No, it was the other the backup guy.
the backup. Yeah. No, he's the backup to the backup.
Oh, Landry Jones?
Nope, not even.
No.
The brunette guy. I forget his name, dog.
The dude that thought he could take over the job from Roethlisberger in his last year.
Yeah, I forgot his name, dog.
Can't think of his name.
I forgot his name.
know
I'm
you're
going with the
talking
Browns
about.
in this one, though.
They whacked his head.
I'm going with the Browns in this one, guys.
Mason Rudolph.
Mason Rudolph.
Rudolph.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Brunette guy. There you go.
Brunette.
But yeah,
They whacked his head.
brunette guy. Yeah, I'm actually picking the Browns in this one, dog.
I think it's a coin flip, dude.
It's a coin
You
flip.
know how
I
those
agree.
division games are.
But I believe the Browns are a better team, so they should win.
But I don't. I've been in Pittsburgh on a Monday night game in that division, man, and that shit it's a different vibe.
In the cold, I don't know about when it's still warm though.
I mean, hey, they're gonna. I mean, the Steelers for many years had a rapist as a quarterback, so they're gonna know how to attack this rapist as a quarterback, and I think they're gonna
the
get it
second
done.
one. Yeah.
They got
Good
they got what's it called? Insider information.
Insider information.
They're gonna
I
have
see what
massage.
you did.
They're gonna have
Play on
massage
words.
tables and shit like that in the locker room and everything.
Play on words. Play on words. I see what you did there.
I'll roll
but,
with Pittsburgh.
I'm
you're going Pittsburgh.
going with Pittsburgh.
I'll go with Kenny Pickett's crew.
And they both have very good defenses. That's the thing.
No, they don't. Steelers didn't.
I'm gonna stick with my guns. I'm going with the Browns. The terrible towel. I'm going with the Browns. I think they also have better quarterback play. So I'll stick to, even though never write out Tomlin, but I just think they're a better team. So I'll go with them. And I think there's 2 Monday night games this week, so that should be interesting.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird.
Two Monday night games.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's our episode, folks. We will check back in next week with the results and our takes on the headlines of the week. And if you had watched this far, we appreciate you. And we also like to hear your feedback in the comments about your predictions and picks and thoughts on the different matchups this week. And we hope you guys have a great rest of the week. And like that, we gone.